Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us at Fieldbrook School's 2022 8th grade graduation. Please stand if you can and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, find like the perfect spot. Graduation marks the end of this era of our lives. As a class and as a people, it opens the door to new opportunities and also whom we may become. Tonight, I'd like to reflect on our classes and school's accomplishments, which we have either gotten through or earned, such as this pandemic. Before we enter this new era phase, I'd like to take a moment to thank those who helped make this possible and all the teachers it took to teach us over the years. First, we want to thank all the... Did it just cut out? Okay, no, it didn't. It's just like cutting out. I'm scared. Okay. That might be better. Okay, that might be better. Okay. I'm just gonna move. Okay. First, we want to thank all the people who made this evening's graduation possible. For the beautiful decorations, we'd like to thank Tori Bartu for organizing everything, and Lucy Ingray and Melissa Hooven for their help putting it all together. For our flower crowns and leis, we would like to thank the Bruner Family Farm for donating the flowers, and Tori, Lucy, and Melissa for putting them together. Next, we would like to thank Naomi for printing our awards and diplomas and for all the many things she has done for us over the years. We would also like to thank Mr. St. Marie for getting the sound system working for us tonight, and for always keeping the school beautifully maintained. We would like to thank Tori again for putting the slideshow of us together. A link of the slideshow can be found in the school's website. For all their constant support, the early mornings, the late evenings, and all the love it took to have us here before you tonight, a special thank you to all of the parents and the families. Whether you attended Fieldbrook School for 9 years or 5 years like myself, every teacher here has helped make a difference in our lives and deserves a special thank you. Miss Sundberg for kindergarten, Miss Crinton for first, Miss Valley for second, Miss Poston for third, Miss Cadle for fourth and fifth, Miss Capiello for sixth, and Miss Littlemeyer for seventh and eighth. At this time, we would like to congratulate the teachers who are retiring this year, Miss Crinton and Miss Settlemeyer. Others who help us here at Fieldbrook School are Miss Mack for sharing her incredible musical talents and bringing them out of us, Miss Lenari, Barbara, and Leah for giving extra help when we needed it. We need to thank Miss Tammy, Miss Broadman, Miss Grissom, and Tori for keeping the playground safe and fun. Miss Taylor and Miss Eve for always being there when we needed someone to talk to. For our amazing lunches this year, we would like to thank Amber Charleston and her kitchen helpers, Tori, Angel, and Michelle. And last, we would like to thank Mr. Wallace, our principal, for his dedication in showing that even a small school can have a big heart. He was always there for us and ready to listen, and for that he deserves a special thank you from all of us. So with great honor, responsibility, and modesty, we go forward with the lessons we learned here at Fieldbrook School and in the next stage of our lives, which is high school. We will bring our strengths and character to become people whom we would like to become. Thank you very much and enjoy the ceremony.
Good evening, everyone here at this wonderful time that hopefully all of you went through, just like how my classmates and I are about to here in a short while. My name is Gianni, and even though I've not been here as long as some others, I still have enjoyed my time with everyone at the school. The past years have been weird and crazy, but still a fun time that I hope all of us will remember. Without further ado, I'm going to let Ben take over and tell you all about the wondrous joys of kindergarten through second grade.
The people who joined us in kindergarten that are still here today are Mia, Jackson, and myself. We were taught by the fabulous teacher, Mrs. Summer. We hatched chits and then gave them away to others. We also made sunflower masks that you put around your face and took a picture with them. Another thing that happened was that the school finally got new Chromebooks. We also got to see Mr. Grissom's pumpkins that were taller than most of us in the class. The class was also read to by Mrs. Lowry while wearing our pajamas. During the years, we made a lot of stuff, and one of those things were little turkey hats during Thanksgiving. That was the year that started this wonderful experience at the school. Well, next we're going on to the fun-filled year of first grade. In first grade, our classmate Wilson joined us. We now have a total of 16 students in the first grade. We were taught by the great teacher, Mrs. Crittenden, who we wish well with her retirement. It was a wonderful experience being taught by her for the people that went through it. Some of the experiences were going to the pumpkin patch, third grade buddies, and a lot of projects and reading. The class also got to use Chromebooks for the first time with our third grade buddies. Our principal, Mrs. Lowry, got pied in the face after she lost the bet with us students. It was a fun year. We learned a lot of stuff, but after this, it was time to move on to the fun year of second grade. Even though no one else joined in the second grade, we still had fun with a total of 16 students. We were taught by the wonderful second grade teacher, Mrs. Valley. All of us raised rainbow trout and later took them to the fish hatchery in Blue Lake and released them, and then after that we took a tour. We also had Kindles that we used for math games and just to have fun. The class also had two guinea pigs named Fluffy and Oreo. They used to play around the class all day. On the 100th day of school, we worked on a project to count to 100 using objects like rice or M&Ms, and then put them on the board to present. We also had a class trip to the Fieldbrook firehouse and got to use the hoses, with help, of course. All right, I'm done talking about the kindergarten to second grade, so I'm going to pass this on to my friend and classmate, Aiden.
Third grade. No one joined in the third grade, and no one left class that year. We were taught by the fun third grade teacher, Miss Poston. Some of the highlights of that year were Miss Poston's back and forth prank war with Miss Cadle. It mostly consisted of the two of them going back and forth in each other's rooms and knocking over tissue boxes. We also went to the pumpkin patch at Halloween. We did our first Arcade Playhouse experience, and afterwards we'd present them to the whole school. When it came to music, we played recorders and played in front of the whole school for the fall, winter, and spring concerts. We also went to the Trees of Mysteries and got to walk around the redwoods. We also went to the ice skating rink. Now it's time to go to the other side of the tissue war and join the fourth grade. In the fourth grade, our teacher was Miss Cadle. The fourth grade was when Josh and I joined the class. So the class had a total of 16 kids, with only six of those kids to be in this current 8th grade. The fourth grade brought around another Arcade Playhouse experience, where we made paper-mache masks. We also did the Canes Arcade, an event where we made cardboard arcade machines and games. Miss Cadle also loved to read books aloud to us. We also did a History Day at HSU. This year was very fun and educational, and we'll always remember our time in the fourth grade. We will miss this grade, but now it's time to go to the fifth grade. In the fifth grade, our class had 16 students, of which 7 are still here. And this year, only 1 student joined that class, and that was Gianni. In the fifth grade, we again had Miss Cadle as our wonderful teacher. We went on a class trip to Wolf Creek, and we had a class pet named Oscar. We also went to the ice skating rink in the winter months. One of the funniest things from that year was when Miss Cadle was teaching us about weather. The assignment was in sections, so when it was time to go to the hail section, she told us all to go to hail. We also had a lot of fun and eventful memories in the fifth grade, such as a man named Tom. He would come in and sing songs with his banjo. A large school petting zoo, and a local poet named Dan, who came and taught us about poetry. Fifth grade was also the first year that Mr. Wallace started teaching in the school. Now that I've told the eventful story of the middle grades, I would like to pass the speech off to Gianni.
In 6th grade, there were a total of 12 of us noisy kids. At this time, Josh, Jackson, Aiden, Amelia, Wilson, Ben, and I were all here together. This is also the year when Jaden joined our class. In 6th grade, we went to the beach cleanup, built and raced sleds with little buddies, and got new Chromebooks, all with teacher Miss Capiello. At the end of this year in March, the plague struck the world and we were all sent home earlier than any of us wanted. From this point on, our crazy COVID journey would begin. For the next year, 7th grade, was year 1 with Miss Selmeyer, a big sports fan. It was a year with 11 kids, which only 8 of us still remain. This year, we spent almost all of our time learning on Zoom. 7th grade was an interesting year. We met a bug named George and enjoyed our time together, even though it felt like the end of the world. At the end of this year, we started to do a thing which both of us and the 8th graders would switch days in the classroom. Monday was 8th, Tuesday 7th, and so on except for Friday. Friday was still Zoom day. Even though COVID ruined a lot of plans, it was still a great year. And finally, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the end, 8th grade. the end of being a middle school student and the start of the rest of our lives. The beginning of 8th grade started with 11 students taught by Mrs. Selmeyer, 8 of the students from last year, and 3 new students named Emily, Sienna, and Jamie. This year was a long year that started with masks and ended with these wonderful faces. In this year, we went on an 8th grade trip to the beach, completed multiple art projects, and had an overall great year despite masks and COVID. The year contained multiple large projects, including a medieval project, a college pennant, and a poetry notebook. We also did a lot of art, including optical illusions, watercolor creatures, and abstract dancers. The year is very fun, very long, and an all-around great time with each other. And now, we've all made it to the end of this speech, and to me felt like it would never end. I'm here with my 8th grade class of 2022, graduating hopefully soon. The past years of this class have been a roller coaster of changes and events. But even after all that, the 11 of us are here today in front of our friends and family, getting ready to take a step towards the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Here at Fieldbrook, we're taught lessons that will stick with us through the future. We've had a rough few years, but managed to survive with only a few bumps and bruises along the way. Fieldbrook has taught us all how to love and care for everyone. Ben, Jackson, Josh, Wilson, and I will all be attending Kinleyville High School. Josh, Jackson, and I would all like to try out for the basketball team. Jackson and I would also like to join the golf team. Ben would like to take a coding class, Josh would like to finish an AP class, and I would like to have good enough grades to pass. Jackson and Wilson are unsure of what classes they want to take, but we'll figure it out when they get there. Jackson has her heart set on going to college at Colorado State. Ben would like to attend at a college somewhere in England. Josh would like to attend UCSF. Wilson and I are not sure yet. Ben would like to work with robotics. Jackson will study to become a pediatric nurse. Wilson would like to join the medical field. I want to become an FBI agent, and Josh isn't sure yet. Josh and Wilson don't know how they will help the community. I would like to volunteer to walk dogs. Jackson would like to continue umpiring her sister's games, and Ben would like to help work with climate change. All 5 of us plan to be successful and move on to greater things in life. Josh would like to thank his family, teachers, and his pets. I would like to thank my best friend Jackson, family, and my dog. Jackson would like to thank me, her mom and dad, family, and her sisters. Ben thanks his mom and dad, brother Tristan, pets, and friends. Wilson would like to thank his parents and sister.
Now, moving on to the Arcata, Six Rivers, and Santa Susana High Schools. Gianni, Sienna, Emily, and Jamie will all be attending Arcata High School next year. Jaden will be going to Six Rivers, and Aiden will be attending Santa Susana High School in LA. Emily, Sienna, and Gianni are all planning on trying out for basketball. Emily and Sienna are also planning to go out for volleyball and softball. And Gianni is also going to do track and field. Emily and Sienna are both hoping to take a culinary class. Sienna also would like to take an art class. Gianni is hoping to take 4 years of science and 3 years of Spanish. Jaden will be taking math, science, music, art, PE, chemistry, and photography. Aiden is hoping to go to UCLA. Emily would like to go to the University of Montana. Sienna is hoping to go to Texas A&M. Gianni would like to go to the University of North Carolina, and Jaden is hoping to attend San Diego State University. Sienna hopes to be an OBGYN and work with babies. Emily hopes to be a horse trainer or a labor and delivery nurse. Gianni hopes to do neuroscience. Aiden hopes to become an attorney. And Jaden hopes to go out to dinner with friends and stay out late. Gianni hopes he can help out his community any way he can, when he can. Aiden would like to enforce true justice and fight for the innocent. Sienna isn't quite sure how she is going to help out her community quite yet. Jaden hopes to help the world by picking up litter, wearing her mask, and sanitizing her hands. Emily would like to help kids who have been adopted or had some form of trauma. Jaden hopes to learn more about the things she struggles in. Emily hopes to get a good paying job in the future. Aiden hopes to own his very own law firm. Sienna hopes to be successful and earn the job she wants. And Gianni wishes to get his PhD in neuroscience. Sienna would like to thank her brother Cameron. Jaden would like to thank her teachers, her grandma, and her aide, Miss Allie. Emily would like to thank her parents, Sienna, and Wild Souls. Gianni would like to thank his mom and dad, his sisters, friends, teachers, and cat. Aiden would like to thank his mom, his dad, his stepdad, and his pets. And now, a special thanks to everyone who has joined us here today to celebrate Fieldbrook School's 2022 8th grade graduation. Now, can everyone join me and wish Mr. Wallace a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Mr. Wallace. Happy birthday. Now, enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
So yes, thank you for being here for this graduation of these amazing students. I'm lucky enough to have these kids for 2 years, usually. And yes, as they mentioned, even though I've known many of them, I've taught their siblings or saw them around school. When I first met them 2 years ago, I met them on Zoom for the first time. And it was hard. It was really hard. But they just persevered. They did really well, and I was just so thankful that this year we were all here, and we made it every day. But it was tough. It was tough getting back in the swing, getting back to school. But I am so proud of how hard they have worked and how much they've accomplished. And what I can tell you right now is they are ready. They're ready for all those things that they want to do in life. They're ready for their next adventures. They're ready for high school. So I have a little something for them that I would like to give. And with it, there is a quote that I love from Dr. Seuss. And it just says, "Oh, the places you'll go. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way." So we would like to present some awards to these students who have worked so hard. And the first one is a traditional award here. It is the it's actually the Bruce and Patricia Hart Memorial Award. Bruce Hart was a beloved teacher here. He taught for 35 years, and I was so lucky to get to teach 4 of my first years here with him, and got to mentor and learn from him. And he used to take the class to Sacramento to tour the Capitol, and they would stay at his parents' house. The girls would camp in the front yard and the boys in the back, or vice versa. And so when his parents passed away, he put some money away for this yearly award. And he wanted it to be, for students and their academic achievements, but for more than that. So we evaluate all the students for things like, are they helpful to peers and teachers? Do they have a positive attitude? Are they well-rounded? And so several teachers who have taught these students will evaluate, and we picked our 2 winners this year. And this year, the 2 winners are Gianni Orlandi and Jackson Bartu. So I'm going to have Gianni. Come on up, Gianni. Difficulty?
Are we okay?
Yeah. I hope I plug it in the right one. Let me know.
Boom. I think we're good.
Okay.
All right. Well, first I want to say thank you to Ms. Settlemeyer for so many years here at Fieldbrook. She has become an icon here with, her different projects on campus. We have younger students that look forward to getting to 7th and 8th grade to be with Ms. Settlemeyer. So I just want to, on behalf of the whole community, say thank you for all your years of service here. And we hope you come back to help us out because, you're only right down the road.
I'm only 5 minutes away. Yeah.
You might have to do a walking field trip to her yard.
Oh.
You want to look in the list? Okay. So I get to do the rest of the awards. All right. So we have a few more awards to give out before the diplomas. You guys are almost there. We are going to do the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. In order to get this, they have to have a career of academic excellence at this school or other schools that they were at as well. The winners of, we're doing the excellence. All right, excellence awards are going to be, and go ahead and come on up when I call your name. Gianni Orlandi. Ben Oram. Wilson Jones. And Mia Hooven. We also have Presidential Academic Achievement Awards, which means they did an extremely good job in their school career as well. And the recipients of that will be Jackson Bartu. Third one's a charm. Aiden Farley. And Jaden McCurdy. Okay, next we have our Academic Athlete Awards, and those are for individuals who participate in sports here at Fieldbrook School, and during that time they had a B or an A average. And the recipients of the AB honor roll during their athletic endeavors at Fieldbrook are Mia Hooven, Aiden Farley, and Wilson Jones. And our straight A honor roll recipient for the academic athlete is Gianni Orlandi. Okay, well, I think we're on time, so, but I will try and keep this brief. First, I just want to say thank you to all the families and friends that are here. Without your guys' support and, I mean, all the time and effort you guys put into these kids and sleepless nights, we just really appreciate it because you've, created some amazing human beings here. So thank you very much to all the parents and friends that are here. I'd also like to thank the staff that are here tonight for their dedication and support to the students and our community for making it such a great place to be. Thank you very much. Now you guys, mic's not working right. So you guys have learned how to manage your time, how to be socially active on your phones and face-to-face, right? But also, you guys have learned how to navigate the art of negotiation with parents. You guys have done pretty good with that too. But you guys have learned a lot in the last 14 years. And I've saying 14 years because your education has lasted that long. But most importantly, you guys have learned how to be exceptionally good human beings. And you all are extremely good human beings. And this is why we're here to celebrate you and honor you today. You're part of a long tradition of Philbrook, and even though many of you did not attend here for 9 years, and you'll be attending different high schools, you'll always be a Falcon. And Philbrook Falcons always have a home. You're part of the Philbrook family. So, we're here to look out for you, and we're always going to be here to support you. Please don't ever forget that. Don't ever think you can't come back and say hi. Because there's a lot of people here to your left, a lot of people out here that if you don't come back and say hi, we're going to come find you and embarrass you. I'm really good at that, right, Naris? But with that being said, we're just really proud of all your accomplishments. You guys have endured a lot over the last few years, and we're just glad to see that you guys have accomplished this great feat, and we're excited to see your futures. So, with that being said, I'd like to invite our board members, Rich Grissom and Bruce Bartu, to come up and help me hand out the diplomas. We'll see. I only have 9. Okay. and Orem. Emily Marie Shea. And Gianni Wade Orlandi. So it is my great pleasure to announce and present to you the Philbrook Elementary School graduating class of 2022.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.